How much money are you getting from EU for the vocational schools?
A lot.
A lot. And it's still coming in?
Yes, because we have different programs. For example, I led two very big programs. We started 205. It was our first program, and we started create modular curriculum for vocational education. It means competent-based curriculum. And this program was, it's a small program. It was only 15 million euro, only to create new programs.
Okay.
After that, we got the next program and next money. Then was renewing all the programs, teacher training, support materials, teaching materials, all these components were in one program. And the money was little bit more than 200 million euros.
Wow, a lot of money.
Yes, it was a lot of money, and this program was from 2008 until 2014. During these years,
6 years.
we renewed all the programs, and we support teachers. We have a lot of teacher trainings, new materials, new teaching materials, and I led all this process. Then I was head of them.
Are teachers able to go to other countries and sometimes see what they're doing?
Yes, it's different ways. We have different seminars, yes, because if you have a new paradigm, yes, in education, paradigm, do you know?
No.
It is
Curriculum?
No, it is
Paradigm.
Yes.
Like a
Yes.
broad
Yes.
range of a different way of thinking and doing things.
Yes, and new conceptions. It means that very hard to change thinking in teachers' head.
So you have to send people out abroad.
Yes, and for that we did a lot of seminars, a lot of different networks, and we coordinate all this process here in Innove. Because Estonia is so small. I know all the headmasters of the vocational schools.
Right.
Because they are all my friends.
How many vocational schools are there?
Now we have 26, and
in the whole.
In whole, yes, we have in every county we have one. Of course, in Tallinn there are more. And we have very big centers, and we have special schools too. For example, music school in Estonia, one in Tallinn, one in Tartu.
So they would teach the instruments?
Yes.
But the students would have to qualify before they go to those, yeah?
Yes.
Do they also teach like working boards, like sound, or is it just playing?
It's different programs in these schools.
So in this school,
working sounds and lights.
Lights, the whole thing that's related to.
It depends what kind of profession.
Yeah.
We have ballet school in Tallinn. It's two vocational school, ballet school.
What type of school is that? What do they teach there?
Ballet, dance.
Oh, ballet.
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Ballet.
Yes. And we have, for example, special schools is maritime school.
Maritime, like to work on ships and
yes.
Everything
Captains,
relates captains.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Would you have to have a university degree before you go to that?
It is in university level and in vocational level. It's different levels.
Very cool.
Yes, because it depends how big is your ship is.
Where is this school? Is it in Tallinn?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it's in Tallinn.
Impressive.
And we have, for example, forests, different forest profession in center of Estonia.
Logging. Cutting, logging.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of, that's an industry here, right? Big industry.
Yes,
Wood.
It's industry, and it is also what depends how to select trees and such kind of thing different.
Also, auto, right? Auto mechanics, diesel, regular cars.
Yeah.
Construction, different areas of construction, plumbing, electrical, wood, carpentry. cosmetology, beautician, makeup,
Yeah,
spa,
yeah.
music. What else might some of the other options be?
Oh, we have it is also, you know that yes, Escape. Escape, it is how to select different programs and there are different branches. And in vocational education level, we have almost 46 different branches. For cookers, for tourism, for whatever.
Is it possible before we leave today, or could you give me a list?
I can give, yes,
a printout,
yes.
just so I can see myself?
Yes, yeah,
Yeah, that would be helpful.
yeah,
So there's a lot of options.
yeah.
And most they can start at 15 or 16 years old, but some
No, it depends.
Depends on-
Because the average is 22.
mhm.
Because students they are not 16 and 15
Right.
years. And we have different, for example, 3 different professions what need the age for 18.
Mhm. For example,
For example,
cosmetology, they would have had to graduated from high school. I heard.
Yes, because in beauty services we have only private schools. Some for example, hairdresser, it is in vocational school too. But
Right.
all this.
But I went to a school where they were doing all this stuff in Parna.
In Pärnu.
Yeah, they were
Yes,
doing the
yes,
facials.
yes.
And,
But in Tallinn we have private schools.
and does the government pay for the private schools?
It depends if the government orders the trainings,
Yeah,
then government pays. But usually they don't order from
Right.
private schools. It depends what kind of profession.
Right.
Because there are a lot of students in private schools, in beauty services.
Really?
It's enough, yes.
and these are expensive schools?
Yes,
Yeah.
they are enough expensive, yes.
Huh. I'm surprised they would do that when they could maybe go to a vocational school somewhere.
Because in vocational, I said that there are some professions, not all.
Right.
But in private schools, the trainings are very, very different professions.
Quality is good in the private schools?
Must be.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they can't work.
Right, right. And they still get certificates too.
Yeah.
The same certificate which they could allow
Yes.
them to work.
Yes, they are private vocational school.
Right. So there's a certificate they get, and this is the same certificate used throughout the whole EU, European Union. So they would,
It depends about the profession.
for example, construction. If you get a certificate here, is that certificate here honored in Germany and isn't honored in Finland?
If they recognize it,
Right.
it depends what the process of recognizing.
Right.
Because we have, how to say, in Europe, we have professions what are professions regulated in whole Europe. For example, doctors and
Dentists, lawyers,
yes,
lawyers
yes.
or no?
No.
Yeah.
And captains in the ships.
Sure,
It
that's-
is all the world or
Standardized,
Yes,
yeah.
in Europe. But
So a doctor here could go work in
Yes,
Germany?
yes.
Okay,
But it means that there are different processes for
Right.
recognizing.
Right.
For example, they have to know the language.
I
It is
got
the
you.
first step. They can't work if they don't know the language
Uh-huh.
in this country.
Uh-huh.
And it depends what kind of process they have to. And of course we have it depends what kind of profession.
right. How about to repair planes? Do they have a school here?
Yes, in next to Tartu, we have some. Yes, we have the school for pilots and
Repair of planes, both.
yes.
Is it difficult to get a school like this, get in? Like to be a pilot, is this a popular
I
thing?
think
Or?
it is enough difficult.
Yeah, so you maybe have to have the university.
No, they
Yeah.
are different levels.
Yeah,
It is more like you say a level 6 and a level 5, and all the students must have secondary education before.
sure, before they come in.
Yes,
Yeah.
if they can go to this school. It's a
To-
small school.
To be a pilot, do you have to have a university degree?
It is not university.
Polytechnic or
It's
something?
yes,
Like a
it is,
polytechnic.
but it's higher education.
High education?
Yes,
yeah.
higher education. Yes.
All right, you said 28 vocational schools throughout all of Estonia. How many in Tallinn?